YouTube channel near you.
Welcome, everybody. Hello there, Lorna, Joni, John, Roger, Kathy A. Nice to see you there. Little Twisted. Welcome, everybody. Nice to see you there. There, Julian. How you doing tonight?
I'm doing great.
Great.
Doing great.
Where are you broadcasting from, sir?
Allentown, Pennsylvania, Poconos.
Awesome.
I'm in the Poconos.
Wonderful.
I'm with the leaves. I'm with the kaleidoscope of colors.
The leaves are falling here because we haven't had any rain. So yes.
So I took a break from New York City, and to Trump extravaganza yesterday. I was there at Madison Square Garden. Quite a spectacle. And yeah, why not? One deserves to imbibe colors in every which way. I'm moving around because I'm trying to make a comfortable place of space for me. Okay, here we go. I think that's okay. All right, good. All of a sudden, I don't hear you.
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear.
There you go. Susan, howdy, Susan. Howdy. Hi. That's Lorna. Hi, Lorna. How you doing, Lorna? It's the 28th already. You believe it, Chris? To the 28th
No, I
of
cannot.
October?
No,
Woo.
I cannot.
It's pretty wild. 10/28. So we got a 10/28, 2024 8. We're in a 118. We're in a 111 energy today. I guess everybody was exploring and planting their seeds for the week, getting those pumpkins together.
Yeah, right. Unbelievable.
For Halloween, getting ready to soar on our brooms, physically, mentally, emotionally, intuitively, in every which way. So, all right, a little twisted. Oh my God, Susan. Okay.
Yeah, I think the time changes next week, doesn't it?
I have no idea. I just know that it's pitch black and it's 7:00 here, Eastern Standard Time. 6:00 it started getting dark. We passed by 2 deers and 2 young ones. And if you're driving out there, careful, especially if you're in the countryside.
I have to look because they're saying our time changes this weekend. I got to figure this out now.
I'm not figuring out too much. I just know that the clock goes back and it starts getting dark around 3:00 in the afternoon or something. 4:00 it's already dark, and 7:00 you want to go to sleep.
Right. Susan says at least we're still on ground, so there we go.
Well, yeah, we are on ground. Some of us already are in the air flying again, physically, mentally, emotionally, or intuitively. Yes, as we're now nearing Halloween's like a holiday now. So
I know, isn't that the truth?
Yeah, it's like the first holiday, and then we go into what? We go into Thanksgiving and we go into Christmas. My God, here we go.
New Year, and yes, we sure do.
And if you're feeling the weird vibes, you know what you do? You meditate, pray. Go to YouTube and go to Julian Tesla meditation, 11 minutes. It's a beautiful exercise of empowerment. of you connecting and showering yourself with light vibration and protecting yourself and putting yourself in a electromagnetic energy field within and around you. And after that, guaranteed, you'll feel better.
Yes, absolutely. That is true. So what we got to look forward to this week now?
As I said, today's a triple one because every day
God.
is a birthday. So today is 10, which is a 1. 28 is a 1. 2024 is an 8. We're in a 118. We're in a 1 universal day, which is today. And that means that today is your just moving forward, knowing that you're the navigator with the grace, and move forward knowing that you're in charge. What is it that you wish to do in these days? What is it that you haven't accomplished in these last weeks in October? Now it's time to put your heel on the pedal and move forward. You got to move. You got to move.
Isn't that the truth? I've been dragging. I got inventory to do. I got to update the website. There's all kinds of stuff I got to do.
Yeah, there you go.
I just got to get it done.
So you're getting it done, but you're getting it done again with grace, and you know what? One can always put on some music to get you to get one moving, to get one in the mood. It could be any kind of music from rock to jazz to classical to blues, whatever it is. Get yourself going and just do it.
Right.
On the plane, Joey, they took us off. We're getting on another plane, but it has been several hours. I've been on so many different flights and planes and stuff like that, and I know once I'm on the plane, I surrender.
Yeah, it's the only thing you can do, right?
I surrender knowing that when I get to where I'm going to go, I'll be safe. It'll be fabulous, and I'm home. So allow yourself not to get too awestruck by delays. Just take delays as blessings. You never know. You never know the who, what, where, when, and why one is in that delay. Just allow yourself to just, all right, okay. And as you're moving from one plane to another plane, make friends.
Yeah.
Make friends. Flight 777. There you go. Something is telling you with those sevens and 777s and those angelic sevens to go deep, be the soul detective, and realize you're the alchemist on this flight, and perform your magic.
Oh, her plane caught plane. I can't even talk. Her plane caught fire. Wow.
Well, we just went into a full moon, which was, I guess, what was it, Aries or something? So we're talking about fire. Yeah. You know, it's good that you're okay, Susan. That's a blessing.
It is.
And what's important is that you got a story to tell now. and your Kundalini has been awakened, girl.
Whoa.
Your Kundalini, you're on fire. What a metaphor. That's wow. Right. And you're cool. What was it, that song in West Side Story? Cool? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
When they're snapping their fingers?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. And they're going, cool. Right? So, Susan, you are blessed and you're cool. And you're back in your coolness, and your Kundalini has been kind of like stimulated, cajoled, kind of like motivated, and you being blessed and realized, wow, it's almost like having a crazy near-death experience, and I survived this, and now everything is cool, and I'm cool, and I'm aligned, I'm in harmony, and wow, I am grateful to be cool.
Yeah, that's just crazy.
Crazy stuff happens when one is on any kind of adventure, on any kind of flight, or even in your car. Like I said, 2 deer passed by very close. So, it's an interesting time right now of us realizing, again, we're in this we're in our spaceships here on Earth. We're the navigators, and it's being aligned and balanced and in your equipoise of mind, body, and spirit as you move forward.
Yeah, unbelievable. She says, Julian, that's beautiful. Thanks.
Well, thank you. And share yourself, share your journey, share your love. This is a time of community. And as we go into November, even more, December, wow. So it's like, that you might understand on your level of what is happening, but that person right next to you could be so scared and they're spinning, and just take a look and just say, hi, how you doing? Just, that's all. Hi, how you doing? And you never know, my God, a relationship can form, a friendship that will last for years and years, or it could be a week, or it could be a day, or it could be an hour, it could be a few minutes. But at the same time, you're making contact with a fellow human being, a soul brother, a soul sister, a soul being like yourself. So it's important that you just say, hi, how you doing? Especially when it comes to these kinds of experiences.
Yes, absolutely. That is so true.
And don't play, well, I'm just going to be in my own little bubble, in my own little world. No, this is time for you to just, especially us who are listening to this broadcast, we have an awareness, we have a consciousness, we're oracles, we're teachers of ourselves, our expertise of who we are, the love in our hearts, our passion, our kindness, our humility. Go and share it, my friend. Go and share it. Please.
So what do you think is going to happen with numerology with the election?
Oh, it's a grand time.
Yeah, right.
it's an amazing time. We're talking about 11. We're talking about the 5th. We're talking about 2024. We're talking about a 258, which is that of a 15-6. Wow. And the 6 is the heart. It's service. It's a universal day of romance. My God, what are we doing? Are we romancing the election? Are we romancing these candidates? You know what? In your meditation and your prayers, whomever you're voting for, send them love. And whoever you're not voting for, blast them with light.
Right.
Allow, and if people, your friends, your lover, your family members, if they have a different philosophy than yours, that's great. It's we don't need to be and have the same philosophy or the same way of looking at things. Difference is a beautiful thing. Was hello could make the difference in life and death. You just never know. That's true.
Absolutely, John.
Are we talking about the election? Are we talking about just saying hello to someone who is scared because they've realized that the plane is on fire and was on fire, and who knows where that fire was. And just saying hello to someone, and someone all of a sudden be taken out of their multiverse and say, wow, there's another human being here that's acknowledging me. Wow. Or even the elections. Wow. Everyone around me is a Democrat. Everyone around me is a Republican. And this person is talking to me. And I'm not voting for their candidate. So what? I'm not here to change you.
Right. Isn't that the truth?
If you've made your decision, go with it. Blessings to you.
Right.
But it doesn't mean that I shouldn't talk to you. It doesn't mean that I should kind of like just go, ooh, go away, go away, go away. You know, nah, we're human beings. Debate is a beautiful thing. Debate is a very beautiful, beautiful thing. When people debate, in my day, the news, they used to debate. They used to have debates. They used to have conversations. They used to talk about subjects. Not anymore. It becomes almost like a slugfest.
Right. Yeah, it's so
Yeah.
true.
So I feel that it is, and it's also a 5-day, which is very, the 5 is the change artist vibration. So be aware that there's going to be changes, and it's not going to be what you think it is, because this election at midnight, you're not going to really know who won. You're not going to know for a number of days who won and who lost and what the true story is. So it's going to be going for a little while, Chris.
Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. From what I've seen, it's going to be a little chaotic, some confusion.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, and I'll just stop there. But it's going to be quite interesting.
And if you're voting, my suggestion: vote early. Vote early. And why do I say that? Because you never know, wherever you are, whatever county, whatever state, machines have a tendency of breaking down. Things happen on that day. It's too hot. It's too cold. It's too this. It's raining. You're online for a long time. You can't get water, this or that, whatever's going on. It's a blessing that we can vote early. Take advantage of that. And if you can't, then take a book with you. You might be online for a while.
Isn't that the truth?
If you go up to the booth or whatever it works, I'd suggest you take a picture of the candidate that you voted for, and know that that's the candidate you voted for, that there's no shenanigans that take place with the machines or anything else, with the electioneering, whomever it is. And if there is any shenanigans, you go and you ask for the person who's in charge and say, hey, there's something going on here. This isn't right.
Yeah, I think this will be the one that's going to go down in the history books.
Oh, yeah.
I really do.
It's prophesized.
Yeah.
It's prophesized by many that this is going to be epic, and it is epic. This is an epic time right now. There's so much going on, Chris. Woo! My God, there is so much going on. Yes. Are you ready to have your personal AI robot, Chris?
No, I think that's going to be the way of the future, though. The way it looks like, and everybody's already buying. So,
oh yeah, you'll have a personal AI avatar soon, where if you're having any kind of difficulties or problems, it'll be like a Siri that you'll just ask. You'll ask your personal robot for some guidance or information, and that robot will tell you right there what is it that you deserve to do in that moment.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
I'll be voting late working. I'll be voting late working. We're all voting Trump, right? Again, you have your choice of whoever it is that you wish to vote for. Need somewhere witches were trying to cast spells on Trump.
I heard about that.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You know what? These politicians, they have protection on all levels. These politicians, they're either Freemasons or they have some kind of a connection with someone or somebody or some beings or something happening. You know, it's, you can't just, you know, put some rocks together or make a spell and all of a sudden, you know, or voodoo, whatever. No. And on top of that, they don't believe it, most of them.
Yeah, it's just outstanding with some of the things I've heard. But you know, at this point, people, it is. It, like Little Twisted says, it's actually hilarious, and she's right.
It is hilarious, and at the same time, you know, people who do that, who want to put a spell or want to create problems, whatever it is, you know, hey, you know, that's all I have to say. Hey, hey.
Yeah, well, there's some things called destiny and free will, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah, is there anyone out there who hasn't spoken yet? Anything could happen in a day, let alone a week. A day, let alone a week. I don't understand what that means. Happen.
Oh, I think John's saying anything can happen in a day, let alone anything can happen in a week. So it's probably true.
John, that's very true. And the thing is, that's why this is such an unpredictable time, but it's always an unpredictable time. John, you can get a phone call right now, and that phone call will change your life. Or you can get a phone call, and that phone call will change your life. It's happened to me. I'm sure, Chris, it's happened to you.
Absolutely.
John, it's happened in our lives where one phone call and moment it changed our life. So that's why it's important to honor the moment of your breathing, inhale and exhale, to honor your friends you can count on, to honor your parents, your brothers, your sisters, to honor the neighbor, to honor strangers, to honor people, because you never know what is, what isn't, what could happen, what's not going to happen. One moment can change one's life. And in this epic time, as we're in this almost November, but we're ending October into November, December, in this epic 2024 year of power, of the 8, which is power, empowerment. It's the balance of the bottom 0 being your physical, material, money world, with the top being your mental, intuitive world. Having that balance, that harmony, that alignment. And as we're going into those high energies of end of October, November, December, my friends, put on your seatbelts. You're in for a ride of your lifetime. Lifetime, I guarantee.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we're preparing for it. We're preparing for Halloween. We're preparing for Election Day. We're preparing for Thanksgiving. We're preparing for Christmas. We're preparing for 2026. We're in preparation. We're getting ourselves together and flexible and free, and our minds flexible and free, that we can deal with the unpredictability that's taking place. Talk to the people in North Carolina who just went through some unpredictability with a storm.
Yeah, that was terrible, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yep. And they're still suffering. There's some people still suffering. There's some people that are going through whatever they're going through. Also, be careful, my friends, if you do decide to give your money to a charity, do your homework. Check out who that charity is, even if you know the charity. It's important because a lot of charities have changed ownerships and have changed their own ways in dealing with things. So please, always check the places and the people that you want to give your monies to. What do you say about that, Chris?
Yeah, not only that, I'm trying to turn my camera back on. Not only that, you just want to be careful because all the fraudsters out there this time of year trying to collect on donations and stuff, especially for the homeless and the poor.
Yeah.
You know, just make sure it's a legit charity, ladies and gentlemen. Just be cautious. That's all.
Yeah. Yeah. Because there's a lot of, there's a lot of people out there that are, not a lot, but some people who are not charitable, let's say.
Right. Yeah. Like Susan says, yes, charity homework is very important to do. I mean, anymore with social media and all these social groups, you got to be careful. Yeah. It's like Susan says too, fraudsters abound. So.
All right. And be careful who you give your information to and how you give your information and how you pay. And there's a lot of crazy systems out there.
Yes.
Storm seeding, John, has been used in the 60s in Vietnam. So if that was the case, you can imagine what it is now, and it's 60 years later.
Yeah, and a lot of people don't understand that. They think it's new technology. It's not. It's old.
Yeah, there could be even nanobots flying around. Who knows?
Yeah, right. Isn't that the truth?
In their own little spaceships, creating their own little weather. If there's a way to rip people off, someone has already thought about it. Yeah, it's been done. It will be done because one of the things, Susan, is that people have short memories. And because of that, that's why people get away with things, because people have short memories. They don't remember what happened last week.
Isn't that sad, though?
It is in a way. It's important to understand what is important for you, and at the same time have access to what you don't know, but also have the proper people around you who you can ask, or the proper literature or books or whatever, because careful of doing everything by yourself.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm a firm believer in that. Just be careful, ladies and gentlemen. That's all.
Yeah, holiday time, as Chris said, there's a lot of hoaxers out there. So be careful. Just be careful.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think this new year's going to bring? I know we talked about it a little bit last week, but do you think anything's going to change with the numbers and stuff coming up?
Of course. Of course. We're being asked to be more humble. We're being asked to be and come from a place of humility. We're being asked also to, as we started off, Chris, in regards to the person said that there was a fire on the plane, but everything is okay now. And I said, talk to the person next to you. You know, you never know what they're feeling, what they're going through. And that's what 2025 is all about. It's all about realizing that we're a global community. And instead of playing and being by yourself, just go out there and make friends.
Yeah.
We're in this together, Chris. We're not separate. We're in this together. So it's all about community. So 2025, the key word here is community. Community.
John says there's a reason and purpose for everything and no coincidences.
That's true. That's true. That's one way of looking at things. If you feel that there's reason to everything, then yeah. And then at the same time, careful of analyzing it and trying to figure it out sometime. You have to surrender and just allow it to happen.
Yeah, people are agreeing with John. And, you know, things happen for a reason. I tell people that we have fate and we also have destiny, right?
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes free will intertwine with that and we get quantum entanglement. So, yes, I'm a firm believer of that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, free will is a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing to have. God is in control. Enjoy the ride. Yep. Yep. God is in control. We are a part of that God consciousness. So we are also part of that navigation with God, with Source. So it's not just God, it's also ourselves. It's not for us to just say, you know what, I'm just gonna relax, have some wine, have a gummy,
Right.
you know, have my sandwich, have my dinner, and you know, God will take care of it. Don't think so.
Right. Isn't that the truth?
It's important that you, especially in these days, last days of October, a 10, a 1, that you realize, all right, what have I done? What haven't I done? And if I haven't done what I thought I was going to do and I haven't done it, okay, what's my strategy? How am I going to complete this? What am I going to do with it once I complete it? So it's all about moving forward.
Why is it so important that people learn numerology and astrology?
It's a divination. It's a guidance. It's like having and knowing that, wow, okay. So that's why this person is going through what they're going through. That's why this person is speaking the way they're speaking, or feeling, or believing, or that's why they're behaving this way, or wow. That's why I love this person as much as I love this person. Wow, that's why I'm so attracted with this person and their energy. There's so many different dimensions of understanding when you embrace a beautiful science like numerology, because it's easy, it's quick, and it's magic.
Yeah, it really is. It really is. To me, it's a better understanding how life works, how people coexist, why people are affected by the surroundings. Just like when police work, and we always used to say it's a full moon, it's going to be a busy night, right? How the moon affects and different phases of the moon affects people. So absolutely.
Over here, it's what Jesus said in in Hosea. Okay, I'm not familiar with Hosea. My people perish because lack of knowledge. Yes, it is. Numerology is it's a form of knowledge. Hey, the father of mathematics is a man called Pythagoras.
Yes.
Pythagorean theorem. We all went through this and mathematics in school. And he's the father of numerology. Numerology is just soul mathematics. That's all. It's soul mathematics. And we are all part of that system. Our names have letters. Those letters correspond to numbers, and they have a meaning. They have a language. Here's Kamala Harris. That's her numerology. What do you say about?
Let me blow you up here.
There's Kamala right there. And then we have Donald. And we got Donald. And we got Donald. And there's Donald. And we got Donald right there.
Just amazing how they come up with all that information.
And you know that Donald and Kamala, they've done this before, because even Pythagoras at 56 had his mystery schools. And in these mystery schools in Crotone, Italy, he taught about reincarnation. He talked about the mysteries of life. He talked about our names, our birth dates. He talked about past lives, all that and more. And you know that Kamala and Donald, even by their birthdays, they have been connected in previous lives.
That's what I've heard.
Yeah. Yeah. They both have fives. Interesting that Kamala's birthday, 10/20/1964, comes out to a 5. Huh. The election day is 5. 5 is change. 5 is the change artist. 5 is knowing how to let go of the old, take what serves you, move forward. So here's a woman who's here to understand how to be flexible and free. Huh, that's the 5. But Donald, he's a 16/14/1946. He's a 4, but his 5 is his 14/5. So the fact that Kamala is a 5 and Donald Trump is a 5 in that birthday code, they have engaged not only in this life, but in other lives, in regards to sovereignty, in regards to freedom, in regards to what freedom means for each candidate. Look it up. Do your homework.
And that's just wild. That's just so wild. It really is.
So it's just understanding and opening yourself, Chris, to something called the what if. What if? What if there is some sort of a, not only an understanding, but it goes deeper than that. It goes into a place of what if, aha, wow, there's a connection here from other lifetimes. Wow. And what if I am to just investigate a little of this and see what their personalities are? What is it that they wish to do now and in the future for themselves, as well as their community, which is that of United States of America, as they are looking towards being a president of the United States? What is it that they wish to do? I'm going to look into this. And what similarities do they have? And what differences do they have? let me look at this. And when you do, you realize, they have similarities, but yet they got their differences. And in their differences, maybe that's why they are now once again engaged with each other in this election experience that they're having. And Kamala is not a woman who has been around too long doing what she's doing. You know, she's kind of like thrown into this fire.
Yeah, she sure has, hasn't she?
In the last months. It's not like she's a seasoned veteran like Trump. You know, Kamala's fresh blood.
No, unbelievable.
Yep. So why does numerology fascinate me? Because I can take anyone or anybody. I can take a word. I can take a number. I can take a day, like today being again 10, which is a 1, 28, which is a 1, 2024, which is an 8, 1 and 1 is 2, and 8 is 1. We're in a triple 1 day today, universally. That's the birth date. If you're born today, if you're a little baby born today, you're a 1181. You're a triple 1. Boy, you are a leader here to teach other people how to lead. Yes, we humans. Thank God we still are.
Yeah, some of us, right?
That's right. And then some of us are cyborgs. And those cyborgs have their own now constitution. You know that, Chris?
Yeah, I heard about that.
That's right. Just Google it. She worked at McDonald's before she ran for president. That is also a big question mark if she did or not. So, you know, it's something also to investigate if that is true or not. But what's important here is, she, you know, I saw Donald. He was working 15 minutes.
Yeah, he worked the whole shift at McDonald's.
Yeah, that was fun. That was fun. You know what? I think all of us should have that opportunity to do something different.
Yeah. Yeah, Trump did. He worked the whole shift at McDonald's, so.
That's right. That's right. And he was very good at it. Cyborgs, what? Yes, Susan. If you have any kind of implant in you, meaning a iron rod to keep your, let's say, bones together in your arm, or if you yourself have a heart device, or you have any kinds of things in your body that are foreign, you are a cyborg. And if you are a cyborg, you have rights. You have something called cyborg rights outside of being human. Check it out.
Yeah, that is correct. It's crazy, isn't it?
And it's interesting that the word cyborg has a Y in it. And anyone who has a Y, there's duality there. So in the cyborg vibration of CYBORG is that Y, which has that duality in it. So a cyborg is a human, but yet they're a cyborg. So they're different than being a human. Yes, you are a cyborg because you have a screw in your foot. Look up cyborg rights.
Yeah, it's crazy. It is. It is. So election is next week. So it's going to be interesting.
That's right. That's right. So let's all work at McDonald's for 15 minutes.
Yeah, right. Isn't that the truth?
Yeah. Yeah, let's flip those burgers and wear that hat.
What, did Ted Cruz just pass away or something? I just got notification.
Really?
Yeah. Farewell to Ted Cruz. Our heart sank. We prayed we were wrong, but if you don't already know, here's what happened.
Wow, that's a shock. He's a young man. And from Texas, I believe, yes?
Yeah.
Well, hopefully that's not true. Hopefully that's a hoax.
Yeah, hopefully it is. You know how it is. No, it's so I don't know.
But
You know
what
how it is. Probably is a hoax.
If it could be a hoax, if not, God bless him and his journey. But the whole thing here is what's important is this, Chris, if it is true, it's something we were talking about, unpredictability.
Yes.
You never know. You never know. One moment you're here, the next moment you're not. One moment you're reading about someone or somebody, or you know about this person, or
well, there's a Ted Cruz senator too, so it could be about the senator. So yeah,
that's true too.
Yeah.
That's
so. If anybody knows about it for me in the show, just put it out there in the comments. But
yeah,
let us know.
Yeah.
It could be clickbait, Susan. You're absolutely right.
Yeah, but it's a warning for us to realize to really treasure the people around you, especially your loved ones. Treasure your friends. Treasure your strangers, your mentors, your teachers. Just just be kind to people. Just be kind to people.
That's all you have to do.
Even if you disagree with them, just be kind to them. Be the example. In these next days, as we meet each other next week with Grace, just do something nice for people this week. Be nice to them. Be kind to them. Even if you sit down in a restaurant or even a restaurant bar or at a club and someone is taking care of you, be nice to them. That's right. And be nice to your sentient beings, your cats, your dogs. Be nice to people. Be nice to animals. Just be kind. Just be kind. There's no reason to be afraid or even put fear into people's bodies and minds. My wife makes fun of me because I ask everyone how's their day going. Well, you know what? I guess you also ask your wife how's your day going. So if your wife goes, why are you asking me? You say, well, honey, I love you. Right. I just want to know how you're feeling. How you doing? Yeah.
Isn't that true?
It's okay. It's okay. If you're being made fun at don't worry about it. Also, it's their way of them looking at you the way they're looking at you. It's important that you feel the love in your heart for them or for anyone, and not get bogged down by someone, what they say or what they don't say.
No, absolutely. Well, that's another one in the books there, Julian. What do you think?
I think it went well. I think we got a little bit philosophical here.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, let's see what happens next week. Oh, it's going to be a dandy, I tell you.
It's going to be a dandy because we're going into that special time. And we're also in November, which is the messenger of light. Light vibration, light consciousness, awareness, as well as you sharing yourself with more wisdom, more truth, honesty. And again, just be kind this week to whomever. And whatever, and if they're Republican or Democrat, just be kind. Just be kind.
That's right. And don't forget, we got a show coming up at 9 o'clock tonight. And from coast to coast around the world, we'll catch you shortly. Godspeed, everybody. Take care.
In the fog of the unknown city, footsteps vanish so swiftly. Empty streets now whisper tales of long lost faces gone so pale. Flickering lights on corners weep. Silent voices haunt the deep. Every door seems like a play, murmuring secrets to the key. Where have you gone? Where did you stray? Into the night or the light of day? Missing shadows cast away, gone without a